Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you an update report on what transpired over the weekend, where a Transform Zimbabwe meeting was violently disrupted by Chitungwiza youths. So ZANU PF hooligans and thugs from the notorious Chitungwiza attacked the Transform Zimbabwe president and disrupted the TZ community meeting in Chitungwiza Unit D on Saturday, the 22nd of November 2014. Over 1,000 TZ activists had gathered for the community meeting, which was to be addressed by the Transform Zimbabwe president, Jacob Ngarifume. ZANU PF hooligans wielding sticks, iron bars, empty beer bottles, and all sorts of thuggish embellishments stormed the peaceful meeting and attacked the TZ president, who was still in his car by that time, with stones smashing windows. The thugs proceeded to take down tents and lit fires in an attempt to burn down the tents, the PA system, and the chairs. Riot police were called to the scene, but their presence seemed to fuel the rowdy crowd even further. ZANU PF Ward 19 councillor, Mashaya Mombe, arrogantly declared that no other political party was allowed to hold a meeting in Zengeza East but ZANU PF, and went further to declare war against any other party that would dare. The ZANU PF third contingent also included ladies from the Harare Provincial Women's League, the Chitungwiza District Youth Chairperson, Blessing Shambara, and Gibson Chikotora, a losing candidate at ward level in the 2013 elections. TZ supporters, however, remained calm and controlled despite the gross provocations that were being advanced against them, to the extent that a few TZ members left the venue with torn clothes. The thugs proceeded to destroy a shop trading in cell phones and cell phone accessories belonging to a TZ leader, Norest Nurai, and looted goods worth more than US $2,000. And a report to this effect was made to the police, and the RRB number is 12 19 11 14. Officer Makuya Hundi from the PC department was blatantly told off by the ZANU PF thugs and was reduced to a mere spectator. The riot police allowed the ZANU PF thugs to continue chanting their slogans, while at the same time making all effort and even threats to silence TZ supporters. Ironically, a Superintendent Madzima, who was leading the riot police response team, was seen sloganeering along with the thugs. It came as no surprise when the police ordered the TZ supporters to disperse. Transform Zimbabwe reiterates its commitment to constitutionalism, the rule of law, and the building of an inclusive and just society. As a values-based political party, we unreservedly condemn the unlawful disruption of TZ party meetings and the flagrant disregard of our constitutional privileges to assemble and freely express ourselves. We unequivocally condemn the behavior by ZANU PF thugs, and we call upon ZANU PF to respect the rule of law. TZ rules the continued misdirected prioritization of energy, resources, and time on suppressing progressive voices at the expense of fixing the ailing economy. Police have since opened investigations into the disruption of the peaceful TZ community meeting in Chitungwiza after TZ filed a complaint, and the RRB numbers are 1220/11/14 and 1221/11/14. Ironically, the disruption of the rally comes at a time when the president of TZ is currently on trial for failing to notify the police when holding public meetings under the draconian POSA. Ngarifume will today, Monday 24 November 2014, appear before the Harare Magistrates Court at Rotenro. The president has been subjected to harassment, victimization by the police and state security agents in the past couple of months. He was interrogated by state security agents in Cholocho in April. He was abducted and detained in Chimanimani in June. In July, he endured 4 days in prison at Gweb Central Police Station and was also detained at the Harare Central Police Station. In most occasions, police have invoked POSA, amongst other antiquated laws, to deny the TZ president and supporters their fundamental freedoms to associate and express themselves without interference. The victimization of TZ supporters by ZANU PF Youth in Chitungwiza spilled into Sunday, when numerous reports were received by the party and complaints made to the police. Thugs stormed Perpetua Matawa's house in Unit D, threatening unspecified action if she did not renounce her support for TZ. Perpetua Matawa is a widow who only lost her husband, Bishop Matawa of the United Church of God 2 weeks ago. She's the TZ Zengeza East Secretary for the Ladies Department. She was asked to plead for mercy to the ZANU PF councillor for the safety of her life and her property. Pastor Muguti, a TZ Zengeza East District Executive member, was abducted during a church service and dressed in front of his congregants and force-marched to Chinomona Shopping Center car park, which is a makeshift ZANU PF militia base, where the councillor Mashaya Mombe was waiting. The pastor was interrogated and threatened with death, and as a result, he has since fled from his house, resorting to put up with relatives fearing for his life. A report has once again been lodged with the police, and investigations are said to be underway. We therefore call upon the Commissioner General of Police to ensure that his officers carry out their constitutional duty without fear or favor, by affording every citizen, including TZ supporters, their fundamental human right to the protection of the law. It is a matter of abiding by our supreme law, our constitution, which the President promised to faithfully uphold when taking the oath of office. According to our constitution, all persons are equal before the law and have the right to equal protection of the law. No one, not even someone from the President's office, is above the law. TZ remains resolute, unmoved, and even more determined in their quest to bring a new culture of politics in Zimbabwe based on tolerance and trust. And support for the party continues to grow in leaps and bounds, and the membership has swollen to well over 200,000 members countrywide since the resolution to establish a political party in 2013 was undertaken. Let us work together to build a secure and just Zimbabwe that includes every citizen, and that is firmly based on the rule of law. Thank you, and God bless Zimbabwe.
Thank you, Mr. Nazando. I will now take questions from the floor.
Maybe to just get a clearer picture. You mentioned something to do with the president not being attending a court case. My understanding is when you invited me here, it was supposed to be the president addressing. So I'm not sure if we are in the right meeting. Maybe he's still coming. Are there any particular reasons you may give us?
Probably I'll take that question. I think, as I alluded to in my report, the president is going to attend the court at 2 p.m. this afternoon at Rotterdam. So at the moment he's seized with the court issues. So this is why the spokesperson had to address this meeting.
If there are no other questions, then we can call it a day. Thank you all for attending.